following is a presentation of the 6HL powered by Sports Gamer and the 6HL media team.
Of all the things to forget, Harry's having a good laugh at me in the background because I forgot to change the intro vid. There's always something. Always something. It's always something, but here we are. It's Monday Night Hockey in the 6HL. It is week number 7, the final week of the Season 13 campaign. I'm your host, TJ Chalkboard, as always, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. Glad to have you all with me. And please welcome my guest for tonight. I already mentioned him right off the top. Probably still having a bit of a giggle at me. Oh my God, it's Harry. How you doing, Harry?
I'm doing great, Chalk. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Aside from making a little bit of a mistake there right off the top. I had everything ready. I changed all the other assets, but right as I hit play on the video, I was like, I don't think I changed it.
It's all good, buddy. It happens, you know. There's so many things that go into a factor in the broadcast, so you know.
Something's always bound to go wrong. You gotta love technology. Absolutely have to love technology. So like I said, it's Monday night in the 6HL. We got some great hockey on tap. Our very first game for this evening, and one that we definitely want to talk about, Edmonton and Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup. I think it's both teams overall, looking at stat-wise, are pretty even.
Yeah. Yeah, and so you got Bardsey and Sweaty Graybush that are going to be there for Edmonton. You're cool playing with Tatius and Webby. These are two solid lines, and Philadelphia has certainly found a way to get things done as of late. And remember, I told you that I had a little surprise for you beforehand, right?
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to give it to you right now, because here's the thing.
Oh man!
You know what? People are going to shit on me. And they're going to say, oh, dude's jumping bandwagon. And, oh, he's been talking Jersey this and Jersey that. And you know what? I still give it to Jersey. But right now, if we look at the standings and what these guys have done in the last little while, I got traded a while ago to Philadelphia. Let's go, Philly. Let's go, Philly.
Merch, man.
Merch.
I love it. Represent.
Seriously, these guys have been an absolute wagon in the last few weeks, going all the way from the bottom of the East up now into fourth place, only 1 point behind New Jersey, who has been one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. These guys took both games on Friday. They are showing exactly, the type of team that we knew they could be. And call it luck, whatever, with, some of the players that they got in the RAs. But they got it together. They built a solid unit. They're playing amazing offensively, solid defensively, and I don't think you can count them out as one of the favorites in the Eastern Conference. So go Philly.
No doubt about that. You're definitely right, man. You definitely do not want to sleep on this team, because they will catch you lacking.
No, 100%. 100%, especially with Tatius and Webby out there tonight. Oh, boy. Speaking of which, let's take a really quick look at the game lines for tonight. So for the Philadelphia Flyers, as mentioned before, it's Yorkool at center, Tatius on left wing, Webby 19 at right wing. Left D is supposed to be Scraggs, but there might be a change there. I'm just waiting to hear back on that. Right D will be Ahawk 613, and at goal will be Viper GTR. For the Edmonton Oilers at center, it's Bardsey. VGR X MPY at left wing. Sweaty Graybush 4 at right wing. Mancy will play left D. On right D, it's Blackfire X. And in goal, it's my little homie Zerk. And again, one of these that I'm really looking forward to, right? Two solid lineups. What stands out to you in the matchup we're going to be seeing tonight?
What stands out for me on Edmonton side is, Bardsey and Sweaty. Sweaty, He's leading the team, having a great, phenomenal season with 86 points, leading the team. And with Bardsey, they picked up from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Um, he had 39 points on that team, and I know that Buffalo team is skilled and has deep
Yeah.
talent on that team. So, that was a great pickup by them. I mean, he's coming in 7 games played, putting up 28 points
That's
with
unreal.
67 points, third on the roster.
That's absolutely unreal, right? Definitely a great acquisition for Edmonton there at the deadline. Um, you know, Edmonton is a team that we talked about early on. That it's um, they have the potential. It's all there, right? If Zerk can settle down and find find some of that season, what was it, season 11?
Yeah, whatever season he had,
Yeah,
if he can find that,
if you can find that success,
be,
especially going into the playoffs, right? They are a big threat in the Western Conference.
yeah. I mean, he's had his struggles this season. I mean, he's 10 and 12 in net with a .77 save percentage. I mean, he's gonna look to win some big games this week for his team.
And they're definitely going to need it. Mancy and Blackfire, the defensive pair in front of them, and that's a pretty solid pairing. But as I stated, right, they are going to need some of those dubs, right? Again, so if we go and we take a look right now at the Western Conference, you can see here right now they're sitting in fifth. Right, 60 points or 4 points behind Arizona, but only 2 points ahead of Nashville and 4 points ahead of the Vegas Golden Knights, who are tied with the Los Angeles Kings. Right, so you have this four-way. We could see a big shift here by the end of the week.
Exactly, dude. I agree 100%.
Yeah, the Nashville Predators. A little bit of a struggle at the start of the week, finished off really strong. LA seems to be staying at around 500, but just not enough to get them over the hump. Vegas Golden Knights, again, right? It's the steadiness, right? Being able to stay consistent. They were able to find a little more success last week, right? But will they be able to maintain that going into this week? Like I said, one of the biggest things for them has been consistency. Looking at looking over at the Eastern Conference right now. Oh, sorry, here we go. The Tampa Bay Lightning back on top, but just barely. Them and the Sabres both tied with 70 points right now. So this week is going to be big as to who gets the bye off the first one. As I stated earlier on, the New Jersey Devils sitting in third. Philadelphia right on their tail with 1 point. 1 point behind. But only 1 point behind them is the New York Rangers. Detroit only, 3 points behind them. So again, right, we're going to see a lot of movement here over this next week, which is why Week 7 is so important. We're going to try and bring you some of the best matchups that we can this week that mean something to the to the actual playoffs. And yeah, this one here, Philadelphia and Edmonton. Like I said, let's go Philly. But they're going to have to work for it.
That East is scary to look at if you really think about it, because any team, if you really think about it, could make it deep in the playoffs.
Yes, 100%. These guys are. It's. We thought going into what was it, the owner reveal, when we took a look at the owners, even coming out of the draft. Right, there was this general consensus that, oh boy, it's the West. Oh, the West, the wild, wild West. And the Eastern Conference has proven to be something to be reckoned with. Right, a lot of solid Eastern Conference teams. It's good to see, but still, like, how do you take anything at all away from St. Louis? They are just an absolute wagon. And a lot of fun to watch.
If you look at the West, it's kind of opposite of the East, where the West, the top teams are kind of like, kind of getting some space, and it's like that middle, like, lower tier teams are fighting for playoff spots. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna be good. Waiting for these guys to get started here. Let me just jump over and take a quick look. Yeah, they're going live right now, just waiting to match up. Ooh, they have just matched up. So before we go over to the game, let me hit you with the socials one time.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
And here we go. We are back. Just taking a look. These guys about to get started here.
And while we're waiting here, Chalk, I just want to highlight their newly required player, Webby, from Colorado, that they picked off of waivers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming. Let's see here. He was third in Colorado. He's got no stats so far for Philly. He was third in Colorado with 81 points. So that's a big pickup by Philly if they're, for them to make a playoff run.
Big pickup, big numbers. And let's see what they do here. Here we go. Game 1 of the evening about to get underway. The Edmonton Oilers, the Philadelphia Flyers. Game 1 on Monday night. Let's go. Big face-off win there. Here's Scrabs. We'll get it up to Webby. Webby moving in now, getting it back to Your Cool. Your Cool, move it around, get it back down to Webby, back to Your Cool and back to Webby. There's Hawks with it now, tries to get a shot on. That one gets blocked. Hawks loses the puck. And now here's Edmonton coming back the other way. Keeping that one down low, looking out front, big shot and a stop there for Viper. Sweaty Graybush getting a quick shot there for Edmonton. Tatius with it now, gets it down low to Your Cool. Your Cool trying to get it back down to Tatius. That one gets picked up by Black. Philadelphia able to grab it now. There's Tatius with a little bit of room, slows it down. Oh, and a great job there by, I believe that was Mancy. Here's Tatius now. Oh, Tatius getting bumped off the puck. Your Cool able to grab it. Ride Dog trying to send it, get it out. And he does. Here's JC. Working it down low. Edmonton. Oh, Edmonton loses that one. Tatius getting it up to Webby. Webby now with a bit of room over to Tatius. That shot gets blocked on the way to the net. It'll hit the backboards, and now it's Edmonton out the other way. Here's VGR. Getting it over to Bam. And shot on, and a big stop by Viper. Quick action both ways so far.
Yeah, great save by Viper. Shutting down that, 3-on-2.
Yeah, it could have been dangerous. Big chances there. Tie up by Your Cool. Philadelphia will take the puck now. Here's Scragg. Scragg still holding on to it, getting bumped around there. Now all the way down low. Tries to get it over to Tatius. That one awfully slow going. Ooh, that puck a little loose there, but Rye Dog able to get a hold of it. Here's Sweaty. Sweaty trying to get it back to the bread man. He passes it, and that'll go to Tatius. Edmonton with it now. Breadman over the line. Good defensive job here by Philadelphia, covering their assignments and knocking pucks loose. Here's Rye Dog with it now. He'll get it over to JC. JC over to Sweaty. Sweaty will get it down low. Oh, Bardsey looking out front. Can't find anyone there. Now it's Philadelphia back the other way. Here's Webby. Webby trying to get it over to Tatius, but Scraggs will pick it up. Scraggs not able to get anything done with that. Shot from Hawk. Got blocked on the way through. Hawk with another shot and a big stop there. And Mancy's in net, so Zerk isn't in net. I'm not sure exactly what's happened here.
Yeah, it looks like a line change.
Yeah, so I apologize. I'll try and figure this out the best I can here.
Is
Ooh.
Blackfire still in the lineup?
Going to take a look here in a moment. We got a penalty coming. So taking their time to get the sixth man on. Edmonton with a penalty coming. Pass there to Your Cool. He loses that.
Speaking about the penalty kill, Edmonton is currently second PK in the league.
Oof, that's amazing. Great defensive play from Edmonton, and they're hoping that they can carry it over here. Here's Rye Dog. He'll dump it out. Good job. 1:46 remaining on the power play and 4:15 remaining here in the first period. Webby with a shot goes just wide. Here's Tatius now. Tatius looking out front, gets that one knocked off the stick, and it's Edmonton getting it out of the zone. Here's Breadman now. JC, shot on. Big stop by Viper. Wow. Wow.
Looks like that could be another line change, as that might be Jayco.
Is it really? Let's see here. Here's Super Cool. Getting that up to the point. Here's Tatius now. Tatius loses the puck, gets it back, shot on. Oh! And it looks like he hit the back of the pad, couldn't get that goal. Here they go, You're Cool with it now, trying to get it out front to Webby. That's knocked around. Hawks was able to get it. Here's You're Cool now. Nicole get it over the line. Trying to get it down to Tatius. That one gets knocked off the stick and sent back, but Scraggs able to pick it up. Scraggs with a shot on tip by You're Cool, and that one stopped. Big save there. Here's JC. Oh, big shot, big stop. Unreal stop by Viper. There's Hoxo. Over to Weber. Weber, his shot goes wide. That's another one. Tatius with it, shot on, and a big stop by Mancy. 1 second remaining here in the first period. What a period it has been.
Yeah, back and forth hockey, fast pace.
Yeah. And here we go. Face-off win for Edmonton there, and that'll end the first period. So far, so good. Lots of great action going both ways here.
Yeah, there's a little mix-up on the lineups.
I don't know if you can get a hold of them and find out what the line actually was.
Yeah, let me try to...
Yeah, definitely a couple changes there in that lineup. We got Mancy in net. So, still no score after one. Good job done by both teams defensively here. You know, shots are relatively even. Time on attack, Philadelphia has the edge, but they also had the power play there. Hits, you know, pretty close. Everything looking pretty close. This one's been good so far, and I expect it to be, you know, a very close game and low scoring. Here we go now, moving into the second period. Philadelphia winning that. Tatius has that knocked off the stick. Rydog will send it around the boards to Blackfire. Blackfire getting it up to Sweaty. Here's VGX, shot on, and a big stop by Viper.
I would like to see Philadelphia kind of slow it down on Edmonton, as I feel like they can really capitalize on their chances. They're kind of rushing
a little bit, but these are quick guys, and once they find a line, they'll break through. I'm sure of it. Here we go now, sending that one across the left-hand side. Sweaty Graybush able to pick it up. That shot gets blocked. It'll go out of play. And we should be getting ourselves an offensive zone face-off here for Edmonton. 18:05 remaining here in the second period. Face-off win for Edmonton. Here's Blackfire getting the pass over, shot, scores! And JC. So Bardsley not in the lineup at C. That was JC.
Yeah, so it's Grumpy, Jayco, Sweaty, Rydog, Blackfire, and Mancy.
So definitely a couple of changes here. But a great job having JC in there as Edmonton strikes first. 1-0 Edmonton. 17 minutes remaining here. Cross with the puck. Oh, great strip there. Tatius trying to get it over to Webby. The fan on that shot, and it's Edmonton back the other way. Good job there by Hawks getting that. But Edmonton able to get it right back. Here we go. Shot on and scores. And Sweaty Graybush getting on the board now. It's 2-0 Edmonton.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't see that
Definitely
coming.
something Philadelphia does not want to happen.
No. No, they're getting beat. They're getting caught flat-footed a couple of times now. Here's JC with it. He'll lose that. Webby gets it. There's Yorkool getting it up to Tatius now. Tatius up to the point to Hawks. Hawks back down to Tatius. Tatius looking out front. Oh. Mancy able to cover that. Offensive zone face-off for Philly now, and they got to do something here to get back into this game. 14-24 remaining here in the second. 25, sorry. 14-25. Face-off split so far. There's Scraggs trying to get a shot on shot and score! And Yorkool getting Philadelphia on the board. It's 2-1.
Definitely something Philadelphia need. Definitely is going to be a momentum changer.
That's exactly what they needed, and Yorkool getting it done. The general manager showing up, leading by example. 2-1.
That's his second goal on the season.
He normally plays defense. It is a little weird seeing him at center. That one will go offside. Ooh. Yorkool taking a shot after the whistle there. They're trying to bump him around a little bit. He's being an agitator tonight. Needing Yorkool to be the agitator. Here we go. Big face-off win. There's Hawks getting it over to Tatius. Tatius up to Yorkool. Yorkool trying to get it down low. JC will pick that up, and it's Edmonton back out the other way. Sweaty Graybush has that knocked off his stick, and here comes Philly now. And going down into the corner. Philly able to beat out the icing. Tatius looking out front. Oh, and he couldn't connect. Up to the point to Hawks. Hawks to Tatius. Shot on. Oh, that one goes just wide. Rydog with it now. Gets it up to VG. Shot out front. Oh, and a big stop there by Viper. And here we go. Hawkso. Up to Webby. Webby has that knocked off his stick. Hawkso able to keep it in. Webby gets it back. Pass over to Tatius. Tatius covered very, very well there. That play gets broken up, and Edmonton now heading back the other way. Good little bump off the puck there by Webby. Philadelphia going to take their time to get reset. Scraggs getting it to Hawks. Oh, Hawks over to Yorkool. Yorkool with a little bit of room. Brings it around the net. Tries to get it out front. Hits the back of the net. Oh, VG getting hammered there. Blackfire with it now. Brings it over the line. Can't get the shot off. A good stick there by Webby. Here's Tatius now. Oh, that knocked off the stick. He couldn't even get a shot off. Oh, and we got a penalty coming.
Another penalty taken by Edmonton.
Yeah, that's a trip there for sure. And Philadelphia is going to get another opportunity on the power play here. 2-1. Edmonton over Philadelphia here. 5:56 remaining in the second period. Good tie-up. Oh, Webby trying to get... Webby scores! He got the shot on, got his own rebound, and it's 2-2.
Edmonton's got to stay out of the box. I know they're second in penalty kill, but they can't be relying on the kill 100% of the time.
No, they absolutely cannot. And Philadelphia has found their way back into this game. Yorkool, oh, beautiful little opportunity there. That one gets broken up in front of the net. Here's Sweaty with the puck now. Sweaty will get it over to VG. VG holding it and sends it down low. Getting it up to the point. Edmonton getting back down low. Big hit there, and we got a power play coming for Edmonton. Big hit down there in the corner. I believe that was Scragg, yeah. Scragg getting a boarding call, and Edmonton will get a chance to take the lead back in this game.
Speaking of penalty minutes, Philadelphia is actually the least team to take penalties. They have that's 119 penalty minutes now.
Wow.
After that pen.
Wow, that's disciplined hockey. Definitely important. Webby getting it up over the line. Tatius just a little bit ahead of them. That one will go offside. Not seeing anything in the chat. Come on, chat. Fire it up. Want to see you guys hyped up. Monday Night Hockey, 6HL, Philadelphia and Edmonton. 2-2 right now. Hawks pass. Goes back, misses everyone, but that's all right. It'll kill a little bit of time there. That pass gets picked off by Cross. There's Sweaty getting it back to Blackfire. Blackfire over to Rye Dog. Shot on. First one gets blocked. Second one goes just wide. That'll go all the way back into the Edmonton zone. 25 seconds remaining here on the penalty. There's VGX. He gets bumped off the puck by Hawks. Oh, dangerous opportunity there. Sweaty Graybush with the puck now. Tries to get it back up to the point. That misses everyone. Now foot race for it. Rye Dog will win that one out. Rye Dog getting it up to JC. JC has that one knocked off him. Here's Scragg. Scragg coming up the left side, slowing it up a little bit. Gets it to Tatius. Tatius looking out front. And a good job covering that by Mancy.
Mancy definitely making some big saves for Edmonton.
Yeah, definitely. Right when they need it, he is there to help. You already know how I get. Let's go. Big Money Soda in the chat. How you doing, Big Money? We got Zap in the chat. We got Tough Guy Gaming in the chat. Glad to have all you boys here. That is the end of the second period. 2-2.
I don't know what happened or what went down in Edmonton's locker room on the goalie change, but Mancy coming in with 4 games, 4 losses. He's definitely looking to get a win in net for his team tonight.
Well, 100%. And he's looking good, right? Obviously hoping to steal a couple points here for Edmonton. You know, they definitely want to stay in that middle of the pack, you know, stay just that high above, get some home ice advantage for the playoffs if they can.
Definitely, dude. And with that Rye Dog change, with him playing with Blackfire, I think it was, you know, great move by Edmonton. I don't know, maybe they saw something different, but they made a change, and Rye Dog's been really great for them, as he's here, hold on, he's got 109 takes and 137 giveaways. I mean, that's pretty impressive numbers.
Indeed they are. Scraggs has that knocked off of his stick. Edmonton looking dangerous here to start the third period. Rye Dog with a big shot on and a big stop by Viper. Guess we're not going to get a fight here. Boys getting a little heated. Big Money Soda saying that he's enjoying the game. Good stream. Thank you very much, Big Money. Love having you. Make sure if you haven't already, you give us a follow. Philadelphia bringing it up now. Here's Yorkul sending it around to Webby. Webby has that knocked off his stick by Blackfire. Blackfire getting the pass up the left side, but that's picked off by Tatius. Tatius and Webby doing a good job keeping it in here. But now Edmonton able to get it out. Here's JC getting it over to Sweaty. Sweaty tries to get the pass back to JT, but he gets crushed there by Scragg. Scragg now getting it over to Webby. Over to Tatius, shot on and a big save there. Mancy having to come up big. Tatius with it again, has that knocked off him after taking a bump. JC with the puck now. He'll get that up. Oh, Sweaty Graybush gets a shot on. That one an easy stop for Viper. Here's Edmonton now playing around with the puck. Webby will get that down and into the Edmonton zone. Edmonton having to reset now. Here's JC. JC getting absolutely rocked. There's Hawks getting it to Tatius, up to Webby. Over to Tatius, shot on. Oh, and Rye Dog able to pick that off before it even got to the net. And here's JC now getting it over to VG. VG over, scores! Sweaty Graybush getting his second of the game. It's 3-2 Edmonton.
Wow. And that's his 34th goal of the season.
Absolutely.
Pretty impressive.
Phenomenal goal there. Good look. Great pass. Great finish there by Grumpy.
If Philadelphia's going to want to close out this game, I mean, they're going to have to play good defense the rest of the way, as they got flat-footed there.
That they are. That they are. Here we go. Scraggs with the puck now. Has that knocked off him. VG. Oh, VG loses that. And now here comes Philadelphia back the other way. Webby with it. Over to Tate. Shot on and a big save by Mancy. Oh, my God. Tatius not able.
Tatius-
Yeah, he didn't get all he wanted out of that.
He's definitely looking up at the rafters on that one.
Oh, for sure. What a huge save. Keep Edmonton in the lead here. Scraggs gets that puck, passes it over. Hawks will get that. Ooh. Hawks grabs the puck there after got knocked off of Yorkul. They go offside, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off here. Third period. Monday Night Hockey, Edmonton versus Philadelphia. 9:53 remaining here in the third period. Face-off win by Edmonton. Here's Blackfire getting it up to JC and over to Sweaty. Sweaty looking out front. Yorkul picks that off, and it's Philadelphia back the other way. Yorkul has that knocked off him. JC getting it over to Sweaty. Sweaty with a shot on and a big stop by Viper. Ooh, big opportunities there for Edmonton. A big hit down low. I think Sweaty might be injured, and if you're Philadelphia, you don't mind that at all.
Definitely, yeah. You definitely want to try to capitalize and utilize that opportunity.
100%. Here we go. Shot on and a big block there by Hawks. Webby's pass gets picked off by Blackfire. Here's JC now. 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Good job by Hawks. So getting the stick in there, knocking that loose. Now it's Philadelphia back the other way. Yorkul will wrap it around. Tatius there to pick it up. Tatius making a little bit of room. Gets it down to Yorkul. Yorkul with a shot on and a big stop by Mancy. Holy crap. Unreal save. Tatius with it now. His pass gets picked off. JC still with the puck. Here's JC with it again. His pass over. Shot and scores. And VGR making it 4-2 for Edmonton.
Wow, and Philly is taking a pause here. I mean, they got to regroup and find a way to get through this defense. As something notable to note on Blackfire is he's leading the team with 201 interceptions. I mean, that's crazy numbers right there.
Absolutely unreal. And they've been caught now flat-footed a couple of times.
Yeah,
Not
they definitely got to watch Edmonton's speed on the breakouts.
Yeah. And they're going to want to get one back quick here. Like I said, VGR scoring that one. 4-2. Edmonton. 4:34 remaining here in the third period. Here's Blackfire with it. Blackfire getting it to VGR. He has that knocked off him. Webby with the puck now. He's going to take his time, send it around to Scraggs. Scraggs will get it to Tatius. Tatius looking up to Webby now. Webby with the puck, tries to get it over to that left-hand side. Scraggs' shot gets picked off by JC, and Edmonton now coming back the other way. Webby grabs that. He'll get it over to Tatius. Tatius coming up and over the boards. A little bit of room. Looking out front. They get that on Mancy with another big save. Oh, boy. Mancy might be the story of this game. Edmonton trying to get that one out front. Final minute. Here we go. You're cool with it. Oh, shot on. That one goes wide. It hit his stick. Tatius with it again. Tries to get it out to Yorkul. Good defensive job there by JC to block that off. Here's VG now. He'll send it down into the Philadelphia zone. Scraggs able to pick it up. Sends that up to Tatius. Tatius over to Yorkul. That knocked off him. Edmonton now back the other way. They're just going to dump it in. Smart play. There's Scraggs to Tatius. Tatius has that knocked off his stick. Hoxo with it now. Gets it up to Webby. Webby to Yorkul. Yorkul holding on to it. Gets it up to the point to Webby. Pass out front. That one gets picked off. 12 seconds remaining here. Shot on and a big save. Delayed penalty coming to Philadelphia. Not that it matters. 6.7 remaining here. And a slashing call. And ooh, Edmonton taking it. 6 seconds left, and Edmonton taking a timeout here. I don't know that. Okay.
Time and attack is pretty even, but Edmonton getting a few more shots than Philadelphia.
Yeah. They definitely found their way in this game, especially here in this third period. You know, really, really tight through the second. Just going back and forth here in the third. They've absolutely controlled. They found momentum, and they just kept rolling. 6.7 remaining here. Edmonton up 4-2. Edmonton with a face-off win. Blackfire's shot blocked. I believe that was JC who ended up picking it up, getting a shot on Viper with the save there. And we should get one last face-off here now. 1.8 remaining. Edmonton wins that. That'll go all the way back, and that's it. It's over. 4-2 for Edmonton here in game 1. Wow.
Big win by Edmonton.
Big win by Edmonton. And it'll be interesting to know what New Jersey's doing.
They have Montreal tonight. So
yeah, I saw that Tough Guy Gaming is in here. So Tough Guy, if you know what the score is in that New Jersey game, by all means let us know, as well as any of you that are watching. If your team is playing and you know what the score is, drop it in the chat. Let us know. Good game.
Yeah, and it all comes down to defense at the end of the day here.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw a few times Philadelphia defense got caught flat-footed.
Yeah.
And it cost them going the other way with those 2 quick goals by Edmonton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now looks like, oh, boy. All right. We're getting ourselves a goalie stream for the second game. Those are always fun to call. Let me see, unless... Who's in the lineup here? Let me just take a quick look here. Savage Neon. Oh, I wonder if Neon's going to be... We'll take a look and see. Well, really good game in that first one.
Definitely. I mean, it was back and forth hockey, and then you saw Edmonton kind of take control at some point in that game.
Yeah.
And Philadelphia was never able to, get back there to how they wanted to play.
Yeah, no, they definitely weren't. It was tough. They seemed so close in there. Edmonton got out. They got the first 2. They managed to get it right back, and it kind of looked like the momentum was, heading their way. Edmonton got that first one there in the third, and there was no looking back from that point. They just took absolute control.
Yeah, Mancy came up big a few times. I know Tatasius had a few chances that he probably should have had.
Yeah. And
Edmonton's defense just came up big when they needed to. I mean, those 2 guys back there are overall defensively sounded.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Here, let me sorry buddy, I'm just
You're good, dude.
keep this going here. Trying to make sure. Trying to find a thought I had. Plus the 1 Harry 0. What?
I don't even know what that means.
TJ 5. It's not a competition.
Ratty at 20. So Ratty's better than everyone? Like,
of course he is. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Now you're capping. Jake is not 100, bro. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
He's capping.
Okay. Come on now.
Okay. All right. Get this guy out of the chat.
Yeah, like...
Mods, where are you? Ban this guy.
Go home. You're drunk. Clearly drunk. Sorry.
All right, you had us on the Ratty, but Jake, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here.
Oh, we got some time. You want to throw up the lines on the next game?
I will in just 1 second here. Hold on.
Lucky 6. I don't even know what these numbers mean. Can you elaborate?
Yeah. What's going on? Need to know.
I give Busta a -9.
Ooh, -9. Damn.
Playing to 5,000.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna take us over into the game lines here. Sorry, guys. So for game 2, Colorado versus Buffalo. Why don't you tell them what we're looking at here while I get everything set up for game 2?
All right, on Colorado at center, we got Neon X Jesus. We got Eco at left wing. We got Bizwat at right wing. We got Savage Day at left defense. We got Dominator at right D. We got Chill World at goalie. On the Buffalo Sabres side, we got Psycho with Tape at center. Left wing, Senate Bill. Right wing, Monster M80FX. Left defense, Colder 55. Right D, my boy Ninja Frog. And goalie, Angelic Llama 306.
Yes, and he is the gentleman whose stream we will be watching tonight. Like I said, we got ourselves a goalie stream. Not always a fan of the goalie streams, but I'm a fan of this Buffalo team, so it'll be good. Yeah, that's Colder and Ninja Frog on defense. Psycho with Tape. And we've seen what Monster M80's been able to do all season, so this should be a fun one. And obviously for Colorado, new management here tonight. New ownership taking over, new management. A couple changes in the house. We'll be talking a little bit later on to Torv. Happy to get him in here. So make sure you guys do stick around after the games. We got a couple interviews, a few different people coming in, including Torv. Will be here with us afterwards, as well as You're Cool, the general manager of Philadelphia. Colorado has definitely seen some success. Obviously.
Yeah, as they're sitting third on the standings right now.
Yeah.
I think that team's kind of up in the air right now. I think with new management, we don't really know what to expect come playoff time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we would like for them to be ready, but we don't know exactly how they're feeling right now.
No, and that's it, right? You're trying to do your best to keep everything on par. When you have the changes like this, we know that they have the blueprint, right? It was the same thing that we saw with New Jersey. We knew the blueprint was there. New management comes in, they start flying. The difference here is you're in the last week, right? So, how much of a difference does that make? What does that do to shake the locker room? How are they doing? We'll be good to know what happened in their first game. Kind of wondering about that.
And losing Webby is a huge, massive loss. As he was third on their roster.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they adjust this week and then come playoff time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see all the way around the board. Just how this team looks, how this team turns out, and what they're able to put together. Going into the playoffs, just 1 week away. Once again, it is Monday night in the 6HL. We're having an absolute ton of fun. Still waiting for these guys to get going. They're just sitting in the locker room now, so I think they're waiting. But before we do go to that, going to take this opportunity to hit you with the socials one time.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.
Here we go, getting ready for game number 2. Buffalo Sabres and Colorado Avalanche, Monday Night Hockey here in the 6HL. While we're waiting for these guys to get going, I guess there's a couple of little items that we can talk about. I brought up one, you brought up another, both of them kind of weird injuries in the NHL just last night. So for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Matt Murray went down. I can't remember the Detroit player, but he kind of fell over, sweeped Murray's leg, and he landed right on the back of his head, so he's on concussion protocol. Looked bad. We'll see how bad it actually is. After all, Matt Murray has had concussion issues before, including in Ottawa. So I guess we'll have to wait and see on that.
Is this the same Matt Murray that was on the Penguins?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge loss for Toronto if he, with that experience.
Yeah, Stanley Cup experience for sure.
Yeah.
And that does put the Leafs in a weird position, right? Because yes, obviously going into the playoffs, Samsonov is going to be your number one goalie. Um, Murray was obviously going to be the number two, so you would have that pretty good tandem. If Murray is out for any extended period of time, that means that you have a 1-2 of Samsonov and Joseph Wall, I believe it is, for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So that's a little bit interesting. And you were talking about another injury that happened.
Yeah, I guess Matt Duchene went like down for a block shot and he went back to the bench and he took his glove off and I guess he was missing a piece of his finger and he
Ooh.
looked in the glove and it was in the glove.
Oh my God. Oof.
That just sounds disgusting. Like I think I would have fainted like if I saw that. If I like
Yeah.
how do you process what like that?
Yeah, exactly. How do you process that? How does one, oh my God, no thanks. No thanks. Still waiting for these guys to get going here, guys. We got ourselves Buffalo and Colorado was supposed to be our 10:45 game. Maybe they are going to be waiting until 10:45. I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep watching. No, I don't want to quite do that. I was going to say I'm going to take a quick little break here. I think I can hold it. I think I can hold it till after.
Are you sure? I think we got some time.
Yeah, give us 1 second, guys. We will be right back. And here we go. We are back. Still waiting for these guys. So I didn't need to rush, but I did anyway. All for you. All for you. J Diz. Love that hat, TJ. Yes. Go Flyers. Yeah. Trying to go as fast as I can here. Yeah, so, again, right? Big points on the line here again. Don't know if we found out how Jersey did in their first game. Yeah, it would be nice to know, right? Because again, that's 2 point loss for Philadelphia, who right now is only 1 point behind New Jersey. So if New Jersey got a win in that first one, that puts them 3 points up. And home ice, home ice could be on the line, especially depending on what's happening right in behind them. Again, while we're waiting for these guys to get going, we'll actually go and we'll take a quick look here at the standings one last time. So in the Eastern Conference. What we're seeing here so far. Again, like I said, right, that 4-3 battle, only 1 point difference. We know that Philadelphia dropped the first game. So, if New York won, that puts Philadelphia in that fourth spot, and they lose home ice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and like I hate to say it, right? Because there is a small, a very, very slim opportunity here, but I think it's safe to say Washington is out. Um, you know, Washington and Montreal, obviously. Um, so realistically, for Boston now, it's just trying to get out of that seventh spot and not have to play Buffalo or Tampa in the first round, right? 4 points behind Detroit. Well, that has to be the main focus, right? Try and get as close to New York as you possibly can before the end of the season. Looking over in the Western Conference, St. Louis Blues, definitely with a commanding lead there, 10 points out in front of Vancouver. They pretty well got it clinched. All they need is one more win to a Vancouver loss, and they've got it all clinched up. Vancouver sitting there at 73 points. They've got a pretty good stranglehold on that second. Right now, the battle is between Colorado, Arizona, and Edmonton, right in the middle of the pack. Obviously, Edmonton getting 2 points, bringing them 2 points closer to Arizona. But Arizona, another one, we don't know exactly what they did. Buffalo. Oh, so that means 2 big wins, 4 more points for Vancouver. Oh. No. All right, guys. Really sorry. Oh boy, I just noticed that the game is actually underway here. 19-14 remaining here in the first period. Sorry, we got to talking, looking at the standings. It's fun to watch and see what could possibly be. Here we go. Colorado, Buffalo. Here's Neon Jesus now. Oh, big hit there. Shot. That one will go wide of the net. That's Wilksey, I believe, getting it up to M80. His thumbs. Oh, that goes offside. Oh, 100%. And here we go. There's M80. Getting it around the boards. Ninja with it now. Get it over to Thumbs. Shot on. Big stop there. Angelic, that was Chill World with the big save. Doing a great job there. Here we go now. Oh, big hit. Colorado able to keep that in. Wearing the Nordiques jerseys, too. Savage. Oh, that shot goes just over the net. Penalty coming. Buffalo taking a penalty, and Colorado going to the power play here. Oh, yes, it's going to be hugely important, especially up against this Colorado team that certainly can't score. Shot on, big save. Oh, second big save there. Buffalo able to get it out of trouble there. They'll clear that down into the Colorado zone. Here comes Colorado right back the other way now. Big hit there. Again, hard for me to see. Sometimes don't like these goalie streams, but I'm doing it all for you. There's Calder now. Ninja got bumped off the puck, I believe. Yeah, here comes Colorado now back the other way. Thumbs picking that one up. Get that over to Cantrell. Oh, that will get dumped in. Colorado with it again. Neon Jesus getting it all the way up. Well, Boulder knocked off the puck. Savage has that knocked off his stick. Thumbs now. That one picked off. Colorado coming right back. That one gets dumped down into the Colorado zone. No icing there. I'm surprised. Here's Monster. Monster over to Thumbs. That one will go offside, so neutral zone face-off. Big saves here so far. And here we go. Colorado with the puck. Taking that one, bringing that over the line. Oh, big hit there. Calder getting it up to Psycho. Psycho to M80. Here's Bordeaux now. Oh, he gets hit. That one will go around the boards. Ninja Frogger with it. He gets that up to Calder. Calder looking down to Boulder. Oh, he gets absolutely smashed. Calder with a shot on and a big stop there by Chill World. Unbelievable. And great pressure here now. Colorado able to get control of it and start moving it back the other way. That one gets knocked back into the Colorado zone, so they'll have to get reset. Here's Dom. Get that up to Neon. Neon to Biz. Biz has that knocked off his stick, and here comes Buffalo back the other way. There's Calder. Getting it over to Monster. Monster back up to the point. Big shot on tip, scores. Big shot, big goal. And Buffalo up. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Those are some pretty good stats. I'm sure Buffalo is happy to have him as an acquisition. Colorado with it now. Ooh, that one gets taken by Psycho. Buffalo, sorry, with it now. And it looks like we got a power play coming. So Buffalo's going to get their opportunity to go on the power play. 3:44 remaining here in the first. This is going to be a good one. Buffalo with an opportunity here to take full advantage. Here's Calder. Shot on and a big stop there by Chill. Colorado sending that back down the other way. Good clear. Buffalo having to get reset. Ninja getting it over to Psycho. Psycho, oh, able to hold on to that. Loses it. Now it's Colorado back the other way. Oh, big hit there. I'm not sure who has that. No, there Neon Jesus got that out, and here we go. Big opportunity. Shot on and a huge save by Angelic Lama. Oh, 100%. 100%, and Echo with a great opportunity there, but an even bigger save by Angelic Lama. Keeping Buffalo in the lead of this game. Here we go. Thumbs getting it to M80. Pass out front. I'm going to go just wide. Joe World to grab it. He'll get that one out. Here's Neon Jesus now. He gets hit off the puck. There's Savage. Savage looking to get the pass over. That one gets blocked. And Buffalo's just going to clear that one out and kill off the period here. So at the end of one, it's Buffalo 1, Colorado nothing. Close game. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. 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 Well, and Echo had a great opportunity here. He's the kind of guy. Oh, no. They're saying that you have no audio. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't hit that button. That's my bad. I apologize, Harry.
Damn.
Damn. All great points, and oh man.
Well, you guys missed what I said.
There we go. Period 2 underway. 19:30 remaining here. Colorado trying to get that one out front. There's Dominator. Has that knocked off his stick, so Savage will take it. Savage get that one down to Neon. Neon over to Biz. Biz trying to get that shot on. That gets blocked, and Buffalo will come back the other way. There's Cantrell getting it over to M80. M80 still with it. No. They got that up to the point, and there was a big hit there. Can't quite tell. Neon Jesus with it now. Jesus still with it. Tries to get that pass out front. Shot gets blocked on the way through. Here's Savage Dave. Savage Dave will get that down low. Colorado just unable to get anything going here. Savage shot on. That one gets blocked on the way through. Ninja with it now. Buffalo heading back the other way. There's Psycho. Psycho will dump that in. And I believe. Yeah, not sure. I think. Yeah, Buffalo still has it. There was a shot there, I think. Buffalo getting it back. There's Monster. Oh boy. Like I said, these goalie streams are awfully hard to call. Wish we could have gotten the stream. But it's okay. Angelic Llama, thank you again. Here's Biz now. Biz will get that around the boards. Oh, Psycho able to pick that up. Here's Monster now. Dominator takes that off him. Neon Jesus with it now. Oh, and his pass just missed Echo there. Or, sorry, that would have been Biz. It's there right inside, yeah. Good try, good opportunity. He would have been clean there if he could have got the puck. Offensive zone face-off. Win for Buffalo. Big hit there. Here they come now. Sure will grab that. He'll play it out. Ninja Frogger will grab that. He goes offside, so a neutral zone face-off here.
Yeah, nothing going on right now. Both teams kind of slowed down.
Yes, they have. Here we go. Good defensive job from the looks of things back there. From the best of what I can see, there's Savage Dave. He'll get it up. That one going right past Echo. Some big hits there. And I think, yeah, Colorado got it back. That's Dominator. He'll get that to Neon Jesus. He gets smashed off the puck, and now it's Buffalo right back the other way. Oh, big hit there.
I wouldn't count Colorado's defense out, as Savage, Dave, and Dominator are both sitting at 114 interceptions on the season.
Well, they can definitely do the job there on the back end. Savage Dave, also a member of the 6HL media team. Monster and Matey now coming back the other way. A little bit of room. Shot on and a big stop there by Chill.
Big save by Chill World. You know, really to keep his team in the game.
Exactly what they needed here. Buffalo still up by 1, 5:41 remaining here. Second period. Buffalo winning that face-off. Can't get the shot off. And here they come now. Neon Jesus. He gets rocked and smashed off the puck. Buffalo will get it back, and they'll turn it back the other way. Here's M80 getting it up to Cantrell. Cantrell back around to M80. He tries to get it back out front. Gets it back. Can't get a shot off. There's a shot. That one will go wide. Colorado able to get it back. Here's Neon Jesus now. Neon gets knocked off the puck. Echo able to pick it up. Here's Biz. Biz can't get a shot off. Great stick there. Colorado with it now. They're going to try and turn it around. Come back the other way. Trying to just get a shot on. Oh, that one knocked off the stick, and here comes Buffalo right back the other way. Cantrell, shot on. Biz. Or sorry, that was... that
was Monster.
Yes, Monster M80, sorry. Monster M80 picking it up.
And that's him, if I believe that's his 62nd point on the season, and he's actually leading Buffalo in points. He's top of the leaderboard on that team.
Well, great opportunity there for him picking up that rebound. And now Buffalo with the 2-0 lead here. Oh, another big hit. Buffalo not afraid to play the body here at all. Psycho getting that to M80. M80's pass gets picked off, and now it's Colorado back the other way. That one gets broken up. Ninja Frogger, one last opportunity for Buffalo here. Shot on. Big stop. Big hit. That's the end of 2. Buffalo up 2-0. Dominator.
And if you're
No, go ahead.
Yeah, and if you're Colorado right now, you just want to stay calm, and you just don't want to get, excited. Come in this period and get pucks deep and just make sure you're making those the correct passes.
Yeah, definitely have to make some adjustments here, right? You can see in that passing, 67% to 75.6. Shots are 12-3, and it feels that way too. Colorado, lots of opportunities, but no goals. Or hardly any shots. 3 shots total so far through 2. Hits are pretty close, but Buffalo's hits definitely look a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. We could definitely. It's definitely noticeable that this Colorado offensive line is struggling to find chemistry within each other.
And here we go. Third period about to get underway. Face-off win for Colorado. Savage Dave will get that over to Echo. Echo goes in offside, so neutral zone face-off. Pretty good here so far. Second game of the night. Thank you for joining us. Monday Night Hockey in the 6HL. I'm TJ Chalkboard along with, oh my God, it's Harry, the head of 6HL Media. Biz will take that offside, and we'll get another neutral zone face-off. Been a pretty good season here so far. We're sitting in week number 7. Buffalo. Sorry?
Sorry, I was just going to say, to note on that, it's been a very, competitive and exciting season.
Oh, it has. It has. And Buffalo in a position where they're, oh, big shot on and a big save there by Angelic Lama. Yeah, as I was saying, the Buffalo in that fight right now for the number 1 spot with Tampa.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Tampa didn't have an easy matchup either today. So we'll see. We'll see how they did tonight.
Exactly. And here we go. Savage Dave trying to get that one back down low. That one gets picked off. Here's M80 now. M80 with the puck, getting that over to Psycho. Psycho's pass gets picked off. Oh, Colorado not able to get over the line there. Good job playing the trap here. That one gets dumped in. Buffalo able to pick that one up, and they'll head back the other way. M80 with the puck. Getting that over to Chantrell. Chantrell up to the point. Shot on that one gets blocked, and now Colorado coming back the other way. Here's Busy. Busy has that knocked off his stick, and Ninja will grab that. Buffalo now coming back. Here's M80. Up to Ninja. Ninja getting it over to... Oh! Couldn't get that one out front.
We got a live update from... looks like Arizona beat... I guess I was mistaken. I thought that New Jersey played Montreal, but it looks like Arizona played them tonight. And they took both games.
Really?
Yeah, New Jersey only took 1 point tonight.
Oh boy. So Philadelphia still in an opportune position. We'll find out when we talk to York Cool after the games tonight, coming in for an interview. Colorado needing to get something, anything going here. 12:15 remaining in the third period. 2-0 Buffalo right now. Here they come. Here's Echo. Echo trying to make a little bit of room. Gets that knocked off his stick. Oh! A good job by Biz picking that up. He got a shot on, but it was nothing dangerous. Easy stop for Lama there.
Yeah, Lama hasn't faced too many chances tonight.
That shot gets blocked on the way through. Here they are. Oh, good job pressuring now. Seeing a little bit of a difference. Oh, good job. Great hit there Backhand shot by Echo. That one gets stopped. Now finally Buffalo able to get that out of their zone. We got a penalty coming. Okay. So Biz getting a penalty here, and Buffalo going back to the power play. That is not what Colorado needed.
Yeah, hopefully they can kill this off and get something going here in the second half of this third period.
Indeed. 9:11 remaining here in the third. Face-off win for Colorado. They're going to want to just try and get that out. Here's Neon now, or Echo now. Oh, that shot gets blocked on the way through. Llama able just to get a piece of that. Here's Psycho now. Psycho with a little bit of room. His shot gets blocked. M80 with a shot on Chill World with a big stop there.
Another big save by Chill World, keeping their team in this game, giving them a chance, potentially.
I was going to say, Chill doing a great job. Keeping his team
This game
in it.
could be like 6-0 right now
Easily.
if it wasn't for Chill.
Here's Ninja with it. Ninja holding it. And a Bill. His shot gets off the blocker. Psycho with tape with the puck now. Looking to move it out front. Shot on that hits a leg. And Chill having to make a save there. Both teams back to even strength now. 7:05 remaining here in the third period. Colorado needs to get something, and they need to get it soon. Big face-off win for Buffalo. That pass misses everyone. Here we go now. Echo with it. He gets bumped off the puck. Buffalo doing a good job there. Trapping him. Here's Monster. Get it over to Bill. That one gets picked off. There's Savage Dave now. Oh, his pass to Echo. Shot on. Oh my God, what a save. What an unreal save there by Angelic Lama, getting the pad over with a big save and another one. Wow. They're able to keep it in. Another shot and another save. That first save there from Angelic Lama, I thought that was a goal for sure.
Yeah, and if I was Colorado right now, I would just keep on playing how you're playing. I know, like, Llama coming with some big saves, kind of killing the momentum, but I would just, don't let that those saves kill that momentum that they got going on right now.
Well, here's Bill with it. Gets it to M80. M80 looking out front. That one gets knocked off his stick, but he's able to get it back. Coming up. Oh, Bill has that knocked off of his stick. Now here we go now. Echo gets that one to Dominator. His pass picked off. Here comes Edmonton. Buffalo right back. They shoot and score. 3-0 Buffalo. Again, hard to see.
Tape? But that might be Bill.
I think that was.
That's his two goals for him tonight. That's 3 on the season. Hasn't played too many games. I believe this might be his 3rd or 4th game of the season.
Little over 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute now left here in this one. Buffalo
Definitely
up
making an
3-0.
impact in on this game for Bill.
Oh, 100% he has. Here's M80 now. Puts it on. Chill World making another big stop there. And another penalty coming. I think it's the Buffalo this time. Oh, big hit there. And Colorado going to the power play, 35.6. Colorado would like to get at just one here.
Yeah, let's see if they can capitalize here and take what they.
Big shot on tip and scores. And there we go, just like that. It's 3-1. I don't think there's enough.
Buffalo defense was doing a phenomenal job all game, keeping them out of the net, and fortunately they just couldn't get the job done there on the PK.
No. Bengalia, first time chat. What is this? This is hockey. This is 6HL hockey on a Monday night. That's what this is. Glad you're with us. Glad you're joining us. And thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate having you here. Here we go, guys. 28 seconds remaining.
Yes, Mangalia, it's play-by-play.
Buffalo will go offside. 28 seconds remaining here in the third period. Buffalo up 3-1. This one all but over. Colorado might be able to get a quick one here. Let's see what they can do. Dominator getting that up to Biz. Biz with a little bit of room. Shot on and a big save. Angelic Lama coming up big again. Huge hit there. Monster M80 using the body there. Also rushing it up now. One last opportunity, maybe. Neon Jesus out front. Shot on and another big stop by Lama. And that's it. It's over. Buffalo picking up
Colorado
tonight.
Colorado making that late game push, but just unfortunately it was not enough time for them to make that comeback like they wanted to right there.
No, absolutely not. You know, you saw that push at the end. Biz and Neon Jesus getting a little more going. Echo trying to get in on the play. We saw Savage Dave, making some better moves. Chill World making a ton of saves to keep this Colorado team in it, but in the end, it just wasn't enough for this Buffalo offense. Bill alone, putting in some serious work. Him and Monster showing exactly why Buffalo was such a tough team.
And you can see Colorado closed the gap on shots as it was 21-15, I believe. So you could see the difference in play from the first and second in that last half. It's like they, all of a sudden we just woke up and was able to find their game just too late.
Exactly. Just too little, too late. Not sure exactly what happened in the second Philadelphia game. The first one, Philadelphia dropped. Our first game here dropped 4-2 versus Edmonton. And as we know, New Jersey only got 1 point tonight. So if Philadelphia won game 2, that means that Philadelphia and New Jersey are currently tied for that third spot. Ooh boy.
Yeah, and we're getting a Rangers update here any second now. I see Freak typing in the channel, so we'll know any moment on how the Rangers did.
Exactly. And
I'm gonna assume it's good since Freak is the one who's typing.
Let's hope so. Freshmania and the New York Rangers certainly having a good season. They had a little bit of struggle there. They seem to be on the upswing now.
Wow. And they're actually the ones that played Washington tonight, and they split. Washington beating them 5-1 in that game 1, and Rangers were able to beat them 4-2 game 2. So, that's really interesting. Washington was able to, I know their season might be over, but to steal that game from the Rangers is pretty huge for them.
Oh, big time. Just gonna head on over. Give me 1 second here, guys. You know what, Harry? I feel bad because I didn't mention this to you before. So, if you mute yourself in the guest star chat, and then come on into the stage over in the chalk zone.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, and as long as you got yourself muted, then we shouldn't have any echoes. Everybody, please welcome the first interview that we're going to get to here. The first gentleman that we're going to be bringing on really quickly here, the new owner of the Colorado Avalanche. Everybody, please welcome Torv from Colorado. Torv, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Now, we didn't see what happened in the first game. Just before we get into what happened in that second game, how did you guys do in the first one?
I'm not too sure. I haven't gotten an update from the team yet, but I think we got a point in that. I think it was a OT loss.
Okay, so at least 1 point here for you guys tonight. That's good, especially in the battle that you guys are in there. You don't want to give up any ground if you want to keep home ice. So yeah, some big changes in Colorado. I'm gonna ask the question the obvious question here, which I think really is obviously Webby out. You taking over the ownership. How has it been trying to keep these guys together and just like keep the focus on what's left here of the season and into the playoffs?
Well, it seems everybody's still hungry to try and win some games. We're all trying to stay together, even though we've had a bit of issues throughout the season with disappearance. But we've had a good group of guys helping out too, just trying to keep the Discord alive. And now I just have to get stats in and make sure we keep winning hockey games going in the playoffs.
Well, that's it. Stats are hugely important. Make sure you're staying on top of those. Nothing worse than us having to wait to find out what spots everybody's in. Who are you leaning on right now? In this last week, who are you leaning on for that little bit of experience and to help you kind of get through this next week?
Well, I highly depend on my management core. They're a great group of guys, especially good skaters as well with Achilles there. Everybody knows who that is and how capable he is carrying through games and getting through the tough ones as well. We definitely have a very strong forward core, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
And our defense sticks with it. We have Q in net. He's solid. He's won us some games, that's for sure, especially games I've been in. And I think from this point on, we'll have a well-rounded team, and hopefully going into playoffs, we'll win some more.
Well, and that's just it, right? This is a team that has definitely shown a lot of success, a lot of that proven ability to get things done when it matters most. You guys have been able to stay all over it. So the goods are there. It's just a matter of making sure that everything stays on track. And I think you guys can and will be a definite contender in that Western Conference. Harry, you got something?
Yeah, I know it's difficult to come in last week of the season and take over a team, but you're in a good spot. So it's not like you're fighting for a playoff spot. You're third in your conference. What's one key factor that you guys want to take into the playoffs of how you guys want to play?
Well, we just want to keep the momentum we have. Losing a couple guys throughout the season has been tough, especially losing Webby in the waivers.
Yeah.
That's been a little bit tough to take over. But seeing who we got around still, we can use that to our advantage. We still have momentum. We're still in a good place. We could definitely make some noise in the playoffs.
Definitely. Do you have a it's actually funny that you mentioned the Webby thing because we were actually talking about that just before the stream started. That it's such a shame, but
Yeah, he was third on your roster. Losing that guy is got to be pivotal.
But for you to step into that role, on behalf of myself and the league, I'm sure Clint and Jake and Farley and Strat won't mind me speaking on their behalf and saying thank you very much for stepping up and taking over ownership of this team in its time of need.
Oh, hey man, that's no problem. I've owned in several different seasons here, and I think I'm ready to actually try and make a season out of it. I got a good team with me and a good management core to help.
Nice. One more quick question for you here before we bring in our second guest. Do you have a preferred playoff matchup? Who's that one team that you'd like to play against?
That really all depends. Like, it could go either way with any team. There's no preferred matchup. It's just, hoping to go in against the right team where we can continue to move on, and don't want to sound like LeBron James would get that Mickey Mouse run to the finals and keep going.
No, for sure. Exactly. I think somebody here has a question for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if he actually comes in here now. Uh-oh. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with us another member of the 6HL media who's always putting his hand up, always seems to find a way of getting himself into these things. Buster
Yeah.
Dimes.
What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, Buster?
How's it going, buddy?
Great. I'm doing great. On my way home from work, about to pick up some McDonald's, but we have the Colorado.
Oh, that sounds great, man.
Yeah.
The dude. Just to kind of comment on what TJ was saying. Thanks for stepping up in the time of need. We in plenty of leagues, you're going to have teams and management cores that kind of fall in the same kind of pattern, where they kind of dissemble, and then it's kind of just like it's a scramble to pick up the pieces and go back. But it's kind of like what Harry was touching on as well. I mean, you didn't pick up a scrub team. You picked up a good team with some momentum, and I want to know, how does it feel to pick up a team with such momentum in the very last week of the season?
Well, you know what it's like feeling when you win the lottery?
Yeah. Already drafted. Don't have to go through all that.
Yeah, I got the team picked for me. I'm just, going in, keeping everybody who's played with each other. I just want to keep the same lines, keep everything going the way we had it.
Right on, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are right there, like, it just doing good as a team. And what's really funny is, like I said, you stepped up in the last week. Sorry, some guy's trying to cut me off in traffic. So, so you in the last week of the season step up and take it. And I mean, hey, wouldn't it be another Cinderella story if he won a cup in the very last week? He takes ownership and just wins a cup with his team.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean that would be wild.
Yeah.
Like, we've had so many already this season. I mean,
Yeah.
There's so many Cinderella stories. I mean, where do you start? With my beloved New Jersey Devils?
Yes.
The Flyers? Now we're starting a new chapter with the Avalanche. Like, where does it end? What is the fairy tale ending in this season?
I think that's for you, Torv.
Well, to see a finals run and see something happen like that, if I take over in the last week, you'll definitely see a speech in league chat from me. That's for certain.
We expect it now. It's expected.
yeah, we expect it.
There will definitely be a speech. You'll see at the start, I had a dream.
Nice.
And it better be a Viz headline too.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
it will be a Viz headline. He is going to be waiting for he's going to be waiting for it.
Now, we can't talk about Cinderella stories this season without talking to this next guy. Now, I don't want to take any credit for what's happened along the way here, but a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago now, I got traded. And when I got traded, I went over to another team. That team played tonight, and they were in our first game, the Philadelphia Flyers. At the time, Philadelphia was the last place team in the Eastern Conference. They have managed to fight their way all the way back now, sitting in third. Tied for third. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers. You're cool. You're cool. You're on mute. Uh-oh. Is he not with us? You're cool.
Technology is hard.
I guess so. What's You're cool. Uh-oh. Well, what did you think of the games tonight, Busta?
No, it says need you to unmute me. That's what he said.
He needs to click on himself and unmute himself when he comes onto the stage.
Hey,
There
I
we
think
go.
you server muted yourself somehow, because none of us muted
No,
you.
I'm good now. I'm good
There
now.
we
So
go. You're cool. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you boys doing?
Not too bad. I got to ask you
Doing
right
great.
off the bat. How did you guys do in the second game?
We took game 2. I don't feel too good about it, but we won it nonetheless.
Right on. I don't know. Did you notice the hat on the stream?
I did. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was nice, man.
Yeah, you know what, guys are gonna say, jumping bandwagon. Don't care. Philadelphia.
Hey,
all in, baby.
It's about time Philly starts getting some respect.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still for New Jersey, man. I don't care who is on this podcast or on this team. I am a New Jersey fan through and through to the end of the season.
No, fair enough. I'm all about Philly. So let me ask you about it, right? Like, 'cause we had a couple weeks ago now, myself and Busta, obviously, we had Black and Warcage on with us, and got to ask him a few questions, but it was before this complete shift and transformation that Philadelphia's gone through, right? You guys had a week at that point of, some pretty good hockey. I think you went 8-1-1 that first week, and just everything. It's been a train. So tell us about what that feels like. Obviously, some of the RA acquisitions help to solidify those lines. But what do you think the biggest contributor is, and how does it feel to have this juggernaut team now that looks like they could beat anyone in the East?
It feels good because I will say the first couple weeks was some tough weeks. It feels good to finally have a great team, some great guys to feel. I feel like we can beat anyone now. So
I couldn't I can't disagree with you. You guys just seem to have a way of rolling over everyone. Looking at the lineups tonight, Viper for you guys in net. I know in the first game he made some huge saves. Obviously, it wasn't enough, right? Edmonton able to find a way. Bill just finding a way to make things happen. But how does Viper play into this? How big of a goalie has he been for you guys?
Viper has been huge. We got him in a trade, and we wanted him to play wing for us, but we got more acquisitions and stuff, and then we threw him in net, and he's just been an absolute dog back there. He's been one of our better players that helped us turn the season around.
Wow, that's massive. Harry, you had a question?
Yeah, going back to the dark ages of Philadelphia, for a quick moment here. What was going through your guys' head? Did you just at one point did you feel like you were never gonna get out of the rut that you guys were in, or did you have hope?
To be honest, I after the first week or two, I didn't think there was much hope. But the guys we picked up in the RA draft, they believed in what myself and the rest of my management team could do. Everyone bought in, and then slowly we started turning it around. And then here, the past couple of weeks, we've really turned it on, and it's been fun.
100%. And you guys look like you're having fun. Myself being in the locker room, right? When the guys get into the chat, love Tatius. He can be a bit much.
Oh man,
he can be a bit much, but I love that kid, and but it just seems like everybody's having fun and everything is rolling.
Yeah, that guy's a character.
To say the
Shout
least.
out.
No, but that's great to hear that that you guys were able to kind of stick to what you guys wanted to accomplish, and that the players also were on the same page. And that's just great to hear, and I'm just glad that you guys were able to turn your season around, and you guys have been making it very interesting for everyone else. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice. We've had no egos at all. I mean, we had the one guy who quit on us after one game in the first week, but after that, no egos at all. It's just when everyone in the world could have had an ego to us because we were just not playing good hockey. So it's been nice.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And this goes back to something that we talked about weeks ago, TJ, weeks ago.
Yeah.
Was one of the things that turned your team around, was it practice? Did you guys just work together more? Or what do you think was the reason for your turnaround?
The reason for our turnaround, we didn't really practice or play much, but I mean, just look at who we got in the RA drafts. Like, that'll tell you that those guys right there that we picked up in the RA draft and some of the trades we did, that's just more than enough to turn a season around.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and you guys have definitely done so because if you followed along with the stream, I usually give TJ a lot of crap. And it doesn't matter what team he's on, I'm going to give him crap. And when he was in Philadelphia, I gave him crap for being on Philadelphia too, and I even rooted against you guys. But again,
Las Vegas, you mean? Vegas, when I was on Vegas.
Every team, any team you've ever been on.
Oh, we've heard it here in Philly. Don't worry.
And this is what I love about the 6HL. We have had multiple teams this season turn their seasons around in just a matter of weeks. And a team that we may have counted out a couple weeks ago is now sitting tied third. I mean, that's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable that a team can just shoot out from where they were at and just completely just capture their conference by storm. And I just want to congratulate you and your guys on such an accomplishment. And you guys are definitely up in the running for management of the year. And that's saying a lot because, like I said, I'm a big New Jersey fan. So I'm just saying, like, hey, man, you definitely are giving them a run for their money. And, like I said, you guys probably don't need it from me. You don't need my approval, but I'm very proud of you guys.
Well, we appreciate it.
I do have one question for you, and I got to put you on the spot here a little bit. All right.
Okay.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay it out like this. So all the acquisitions, right? The RAs, couple trades that you made, and everything. I'm sure all the boys in the Philadelphia locker room are listening right now. So the real question is, if you had to pick one guy, the one guy that has been that true kind of game changer, the guy that, has really stepped up and been full Philadelphia for this last stretch for you, like who would that guy be? Who are you contributing a lot of it to?
I can't really just pin it on one guy. Like I said, our locker room has just been buzzing and everyone's ready to go all the time. I've had no egos, and I got a bunch of great players in my locker room too. I can't just pin it to one guy. They've all just been huge for us.
Oh, it's a diplomatic answer. Come on.
No, I'm so serious. I can't pick one guy because, each week it's been a different guy that's stepped up for us. The first RA draft, we got Furious DZ in the second round.
Yep.
And he's been our leading goaltender ever since we picked him up, and we drafted him as a wing as well. Same thing with Viper. We drafted both those guys as wings, threw them in net, and they've just been absolute studs.
Yeah. Well, when when they pick that position too, isn't that helpful?
Yeah, it is.
Yes. 100%. No, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, being there for the turnaround, watching the turnaround, seeing the group grow, the laughing, the joking, the lightness in the atmosphere has been absolutely great. You guys were on a great run. I hope that run continues. And I'm wishing you guys all all the success, especially coming up here in the playoffs.
I appreciate you guys. Hey, I just want you guys to know that you guys are the hardest working department in 6HL, and we appreciate everything you guys do as well.
You know what? I don't know if I don't know if API would agree with that, but we definitely are trying. And
who's in charge of API? That's Clint, right?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, you definitely.
Oh, here we go.
You definitely work harder than that guy. That guy does nothing.
Not planning on coming back to management next season, are you?
Probably not.
We appreciate that. I got one more question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
What's one thing that you guys want to take into the playoffs? That you guys are, wanting to maybe improve, or you just think you don't need, or if you don't need to do anything, what's one thing?
I think just getting more chem with each other. That's kind of what I'm spending this week trying to get a couple guys playoff ready, and then just trying to build those lines for the playoffs coming up, so that way we can start building more chem. We've got all the talent. Once we start getting more of that chem together, I think we'll be pretty set.
Okay.
Very, very good. Well, again, you're cool. The general manager of the Philadelphia Flyers, thank you very, very much for joining us, man. We appreciate your time. And again, best of luck through the rest of the season. And hopefully I can get into one game in the playoffs, or at least one game here before the end of the season. We can work something out, even if I play and stream at the same time. I will make it work. I will do what I have to do.
I don't know. The people might want to see that stream and play at the same time.
Right? Play by play while I'm playing. That could
It
be,
almost happened tonight.
yeah, that could be fun. That could be fun.
Oh.
All right. All right, buddy. Have yourself a good one, and we'll talk
Yeah,
soon.
you guys-
Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, see you, Oracle.
And finally, joining us, ladies and gentlemen, from the Buffalo Sabres, the goaltender whose stream we were watching. And I was trying to figure out what exactly was going on in the Colorado zone for 90% of the game, but I thank him for it anyway. Please welcome Angelic Lama. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, you're welcome. Pretty good.
Right on. Big games tonight. Some huge saves, man. It was, what was it, the third period there. Third period there. It was Echo that came with that shot on, I guess that would have, on your right-hand side. So from that, and you just, the save. Oh my God, the pad out. I thought it was a goal for sure. That save there that locked it down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I had this come across from my left.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wasn't too confident I was going to get that one. So I was pleasantly surprised when it hit me instead of the net.
Well, if you watch the stream back, you can actually hear me yell at that point. Like, I yelped like a little girl because I couldn't believe what I had just witnessed. That was probably one of the most unreal saves. I'm going to be clipping it, and that's going to be going into the year-end package. I guarantee you that. An absolutely phenomenal
cool.
save.
I can confirm he did yell.
That's awesome. I'll have to take a look at that now.
Yeah, absolutely fun to watch the way that this Buffalo team just seems to have it all together defensively, offensively, right? Like, week to week we've seen like a little bit of stumble here and there, but nothing sustained, right? For the most part, Buffalo continues winning. You guys are in a really tight race right now with Tampa Bay. What's the mentality right now in the locker room as you guys are in, here in this final week?
We're just trying to get a groove, just try to find some sort of consistency, because even though we've stayed at the top of the standings, like in our conference, there's still some games that we should have won, or we could have played better, had a better effort all around. So we're just trying to nick the small little details heading into playoffs to get into the right groove at the right time, and that's pretty much all we're trying to do. And even tonight, with the line we had some people playing out of position, like myself. We have a defenseman up forward who's actually a really good forward himself, but he's also a stud D in TNA Bill. Yeah. And then the guys just committed to team defense, and it showed tonight in the play. So it was awesome.
100%.
I think Bill had the 2 big goals for you guys, or am I mistaken?
No, he did. He did. He had the OT winner in game 1.
So, something I noted to TJ, that it was your first goalie game this season, but I told him, don't count Lama out, because if I know from the past, you've been solid between the pipes.
Yeah. Playing tendy is my guilty pleasure. I enjoy playing it a lot, but there's not too many D's out there, so I get stuck on D. But whenever I can dabble on in between the pipes, I try to take advantage of it.
You enjoy playing goalie, you sick son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh my God, I absolutely hate it. I don't mind doing a lot of things, but goalie's that one that I just can't get. So for you to be able to do that, and again, your first game, that big highlight reel save, there were a few saves in there, trust me, but that one definitely took the cake for me.
That was a crazy sequence. You had 2 other saves.
Yeah, 3 in a row.
Yeah,
that was awesome to watch.
Yeah,
absolutely. I know that Bust is in here. I think Bust had a question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, again, what an incredible performance from you guys tonight. I mean, I believe I caught that this is your first night back at goalie.
Yeah, this is my first night this season in net.
My wife wants to come say hi, wife.
Hey, that's his wife.
Anyway,
This
so he's funny.
This is
But
how the
anyway-
last guy got canceled. Anyway,
Yeah,
Well, actually,
so
Buster, to your question though,
I
in the
literally
summer
just
season,
pulled up to my door. He's trying to grab all the food out of my truck.
oh boy.
that's funny.
Sorry, I got interrupted. But anyway, like I said, with you, first time being in net in a long time, I mean, how does it feel to get back into that net?
No, it honestly feels awesome. Like kind of touching back on what Chalkboard was saying, like in previous games, Tandy was kind of brutal, especially when they brought in, like when Gold 1T was even like a bigger factor than, like this year, no one uses Gold 1T as much.
Yeah.
But like last year, Gold 1T was brutal. Gold close quarters was brutal. Like it was just a nightmare for goaltenders. But I find this season, it made it easier for goalies. Like it's still tough, like don't get me wrong, because like players are really good. But it's an easier transition this season to play net. And I've also been practicing here and there. So it's a lot of fun to play.
That's awesome. Can I ask
I
you?
can contest to what Llama's saying. Goalie is hard.
It's too hard.
As a
man.
goalie myself, it is hard.
No, I have to ask you since I have you, more of a personal question, but what's it like playing for JT? What's that guy like?
No, honestly, I love GP. He's probably one of the bigger beauties in the. I used to, we actually met here in 6HL back in like season 7. Actually, Harry was my manager season 7.
It was season 8,
Minnesota.
I believe.
Or season 8, yeah.
8.
Yeah, Harry was the manager, and then
Yeah.
so that's where JT and I met, and then JT and I became D partners for quite some time in other leagues. But in 6HL, I used to always own like the Rangers or Montreal, and he was owning in Buffalo, so we were never able to team up.
Fine.
So this is the first opportunity I had to team up with him, so I jumped on it. JT's an awesome guy, no complaints.
I keep on trying to get him in for an interview, but he tells me all the time that his English isn't that great.
Oh yeah, he's.
And I told him like we can bring in a translator, but like especially now that you guys are going into the playoffs, I'm hoping that you can convince him that if you guys make it to the conference finals, you guys come on in and get JT to give me an interview because he seems like an absolute blast and a great guy to talk to, and I'd love to sit down with him.
Oh, 100%.
I could probably translate for him.
Yeah, but I might sewer him sometimes here, so that's probably why he doesn't join the translator.
No,
Gotcha.
Maybe not. No. Yeah, you guys have just been playing so well. What's the one thing you guys need to do now? What's that one area of focus now for you guys here in this last week of the 6HL season that you guys are going to be focusing on to make sure that you're carrying into the playoffs?
I think our focus is pretty much like I know tonight we ran into some issues with our zone entries, like just in terms of offside, but that's also a chemistry. Those 3 guys never played together, so like it's kind of nature of the battle there. But just to kind of just tighten up defensively, like myself included, right? Like pinching for hits is way worse than pinching off offensively.
Yeah.
So just to learn not to cost my team trying to hit a guy if I find I'm going to get beat and no one's covering me, right? So just to make just more mindful reads defensively in that regard, and also just making sure I'm not holding on to the puck as much, just get it off, just quick passes all around, better puck control in offensive zone, right? Like not trying to make selfish plays, and again, not just me talking about myself, I'm not pointing any fingers because my team is actually really well at distributing the puck. We have the Wilksey brothers, they have instant chem, right? Monster and Psycho, they started developing chem as the night went on.
Yeah.
Tonight, so I think we're just gonna get the ball rolling. John Wayne can easily put on any line.
Yeah.
Right? I'm probably forgetting some guys here. Bombs. Like he was a new addition, and he's been pretty good.
Yeah, Bomb's hurt. That guy's phenomenal. Absolutely
Right.
phenomenal.
So like, and like I know I'm missing some guys too, but like even on, like I just want to say like on D, like Chris has been the stud for us on D, like on right D, and then a surpriser was Colder. Colder was a TC on our team, and then like in the jam we needed some TCs to play.
Yeah,
he did well, earned himself a spot, and he's probably one of our most used defensemen this season, right? And he's been just an awesome like revelation on D. Right, and like now with the addition of Ninja Frog, like we're happy with the new additions on this team. Like we had to give him some big pieces to get those guys, and like P. Clemens too. He's very familiar with Wilksy and JT. Like he's played on Buffalo in seasons past, so he's already got that chem. Right, so like now we're just trying to build off that chem, and we have the firepower to do well. So now we just got to get into a group.
You know, that's great to hear about Colder, and you know, I'm glad that you mentioned it here while we were on the show, right? Because that just goes to prove for for anybody who's playing in league, be it this league or any one of the others, right? Even if you're in that TC spot, doesn't mean that you're not going to get your shot. Keep working, keep playing, be there and be ready when your team needs you, and you never know. Like for Colder, that's absolutely fantastic and great to hear. I've played with the guy. He's a lot of fun to play with.
He's a great time too.
Yeah, great defensive partner anytime that I've played with him. So that's absolutely awesome. And obviously a great addition for you guys.
Yeah, and another thing too is that we've been very fortunate. Our goaltending, I forgot to mention, have been just absolute studs. Like dirt, OTs. We have some TCs and like Auger who stepped in, did phenomenal. That Stark stepped in, he did phenomenal. We've been very fortunate this season.
Oh, we saw Dirt at the All-Star game. I played a bunch with OT, so I know exactly what he's capable of. That guy's just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, we also have Demico who can go in between the pipes and do well, and he can also be really good on D. So we have a lot of depth.
Yeah,
and that's the one thing I'm just really happy about in comparison to past seasons that I've had here. I really like the depth that we have.
Fantastic.
I got 2 questions for you here, Llama.
Alrighty.
Going back to Frog, because he's my boy.
Yeah.
And I know he did some great things on Minnesota. I know that that team has had its struggles, but he put up some great numbers. How impactful was him, bringing him in?
Well, I can talk selfishly tonight. I had him. It was him and Colder as my D pair. And typically you don't see 2 guys running defensive D in NHL 23 together.
No.
But those guys were an absolute wall tonight. I faced a good amount of shots, but they were all shots that I was able to see. And the only ones that went in were redirection. Right? So they made my job easy tonight.
Yeah.
So Ninja's been such a huge addition to our team defensively. So it's also nice to me, him, JT all come back from your team in season 8. So I'm stealing your guys.
Yeah. And I'm not getting drafted. You know how it is. But you steal my guys and then you don't bring me along. It's okay though.
Oh no, you're next on my list.
Oh, okay. All right, but my next question is I know you're fighting for the first place in the standings in the East.
Mm-hmm.
How meaningful or would it be to get that first round bye, or would you guys rather play would you rather have that bye or play right away? What do you think would be better for your team?
I honestly this is the difference between real life. I wouldn't mind the bye. I know in real life you don't mind the bye for you can nurse injuries and become healthier for games, for when you're ready for the battle. But here, the bye would be so beneficial because we finally have guys we're about to start playing outside of league games. Mm-hmm. So even though we have that bye, we could still get on and have inter squad games or just get games in as a line, get lines gelling. while people are playing that first round, right? So I think having like that first round bye, if teams use their time wisely, can be such an asset. But I'm also not disappointed if we have to play the first round, because then once we get into the second round, we're already battle tested.
Yeah.
So like there's the pros in both.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
100%. You guys are definitely going to be a team to watch. You know, and at some point we have to assume it's going to be you guys and Tampa in a 7-game series. And selfishly, I hope it goes all 7, because I think that's going to be some fun hockey to watch.
Yeah, no, Tampa has a pretty good squad. Like Kucherov always gives us hard times.
Yeah, I don't.
Like he's pretty good.
As a defenseman myself, I know firsthand what playing against Kucherov feels like. It's palm sweaty the whole damn time, right? Because you know he can just go off at any point.
But another team we can't sleep on is New Jersey, and maybe because there's a guy from New Jersey in here.
Yeah.
Hey, puppy.
Don't forget about Philadelphia too. You know, the way that Philadelphia has turned it on. Philadelphia is another team. Like, I don't think there's any team in the East that you can really sleep on right now. You know, especially within that top 4 right now. You know, now that New Jersey and Philadelphia are tied for that 3rd spot. You know, obviously, like I said, Tampa, Buffalo, New Jersey, and Philadelphia, I think are the teams to watch that, you know, are certainly cementing themselves as the best. And I think no matter what, we're gonna get some great Eastern Conference series.
Well, honestly, I just want to chime in here too, like, because like our entire Eastern Conference, like top 7, it's solid teams.
Yeah.
Like you can never count out any team that Frisch's on. Like, and he's sitting in 5th.
Yeah.
Like, even when he's sitting in 5th, no one's gonna want to play him in the playoffs.
No.
Right, and then like sitting in 6th, you got Detroit. They have a lot of firepower. Now it's just a matter of them putting it together at the right time. Like if they get hot at the right time, they can go on a heater.
Yeah.
And then at 7, you got Yinzer, who started off in last, I think.
Yeah.
And now he's in the playoff picture.
Yep.
Right, so like it's hard to count out any of those teams. And in every season I played, I've always encountered Yinzer in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they've always been grinds.
Yeah.
So like they're just talking about our conference. I don't know too much about the Western because I don't really pay attention too much there, but I know the East.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a battle on any team, like in any matchup.
Oh, for sure. Like the Eastern Conference is a whole lot tighter than the Western Conference in terms of points and in terms of overall ability. And yeah, I think, like, you know, where the big expectation was that, you know, the West was going to supersede, you know, and just have these major powerhouse teams. It seems like the script flipped on us because the Eastern Conference just seems more leveled out, with some more like real nasty teams and hard teams to play against.
Yeah.
So.
100%.
Exactly. This has been absolutely fun and comparable. Who let this guy in here?
I did. I got a soft side for him, so.
I know Busta does too.
I guess we'll have to make that side a little harder, then.
Oh yeah, there we go. Busta's in here, and you know.
Yeah, Busta joined as soon as he saw Incomparable in here.
Of course he did. Of course he did, because that's the man crush. Busta, what's going on? I know you got a question for Incomparable. Nope. No.
He's chowing down his Mickey D's.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, we shouldn't be interrupting him. So okay, you guys. Sorry, I just want to clarify here. So you guys dropped 2 tonight, but the second one was in overtime, correct?
Yes, sir. And it was just God, I hate blaming it on EA, man, but it was just one of those nights. Nothing was seeming to go our way. It felt like.
Yeah, the Hannah Montana night.
Oh God, I thought it was gonna be a good night, man. I was listening to T Swift pregame, man.
Oh,
I'm feeling
shake it off.
22.
Oh.
Listen to T Swift, some Miley Cyrus to climb. I thought I was gonna go ham.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Yeah. No. Okay. So while I got you, and I guess the big question here would be then, right? Like late last week, we saw a little bit of the struggle starting. Obviously, not starting out the way you want here at the top of week 7. what's the mentality right now like in that New Jersey Devil locker room, and what are you guys going to do in order to make some adjustments here for the rest of the week?
Right now, I think we're just trying to cool off and then probably talk about it tomorrow. Because right now we got some heated guys, bounces and stuff.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, I don't have too much to say. We got outplayed too, so it was a good game by them. Yeah, there's not too much to say. It was just a rough night.
Well, you guys are you're tied with that 1 point that you got. Philadelphia winning the second game. That you guys are currently now tied for third place. So it's definitely going to be a battle between the two of you, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to watching it all the way through as well. Buffalo in that battle with Tampa Bay. Guys, this Eastern Conference, that top four, you guys are really showing up. Showing what this league is all about. You guys have been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I guess I just want to lose out and play Llama in the first round.
No, fair enough. That would be a great series.
Just get a couple hip checks, get a couple tea bags in there.
Hello.
Oh, it looks like Busta's trying to talk, but I don't know if he's not coming through. Or he was unmuting himself. Can you speak? Busta, can you hear me? No. All right.
It looks like he tried unmuting himself and it went right back to me.
I guess so. Sorry, I guess we're not going to get any more Busta for the evening. That's a shame. Always love having that guy there. I guess one more question for you there in comparable. Where do you think the struggle is right now? Like I know you talk about the EA goals, the bounces and that. But sometimes those bounces are a reflect of something that we're not doing right in the game. What would you say the thing is that really needs to be improved right now?
I think it's just overall pretty much just vibes pre-game, and if something happens, everybody just goes quiet kind of thing, And it never seems to help out anybody. When you go quiet, everybody gets frustrated, it's just going to keep happening.
So I know I've asked you this before, but any change in your mentality right now? Who's your ideal first round matchup?
Haven't looked too much lately. I wouldn't mind playing Yinzer in the first round. My boy Yinzy.
Yeah.
But going for the easy picking, I see now.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a tough team. You watch.
I'm gonna clip. I was gonna say I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna send it over to Yinzer of oh my god, it's Harry.
I'm playing with him right now, actually.
I was totally joking.
Will he take it that way? Angelic Lama, for you guys over there in Buffalo, what about for you guys? What would be your ideal first round matchup?
Honestly, I'm not to sound arrogant. Every team has its threat.
Yeah.
So we're not eyeing a specific matchup. We're just gonna take whoever we get, and then just play them accordingly. Because every team pretty much plays similar but different at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's not one is easier than the other.
Fair enough. There's no easy teams in this league, and there's no.
I wouldn't mind getting a break from Yinzer. My bad. I wouldn't mind getting a break from Yinzer in the playoff. I think for 2 or 3 seasons straight, we faced off in the playoffs against each other. When he was back in Pittsburgh and I was with the Rangers in Montreal.
Yeah.
So I think we both like a break from each other. But we welcome the 4th time around or the 3rd time around, whatever it is.
The challenge kind of starts to feel like the Leafs and Bruins after a little while, right? It's a kind of Groundhog Day, if you will.
Finally, sorry about that.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, perfect.
Busted Dimes in the house.
My lordy, I had to turn on my PC just to get in here because I saw Incomparable in here, and this is my New Jersey. I'm not even gonna say fan club because I'm the fanboy here.
Go Philly!
I think you guys need to get a room.
No. I just think that overall, this, like I've said plenty of times before, I just think that New Jersey does such a good job of turning around their season and kind of getting them in the position that they're in. But kind of something we addressed earlier, they're not the only teams with Cinderella stories, right? They got, it's them, they got Philly, Colorado's looking at making a Cinderella story. I mean, again, like I don't know what's going to be the fairy tale ending. What's going to be the ending in this book? I have no idea. It's just crazy to see these teams, come from having, the morale in shambles and everything kind of being, down in the dumps to now all of a sudden they're tied for third and and then you got Colorado's team or Colorado's management going down too. So it's like it's just a crazy time to be in the 6HL.
Indeed. Indeed it is. This has been an absolutely great season. Like I said, we are in the last week. Monday night is past, and some tight matchups as we'll be continuing to watch here and see what happens. Obviously, Washington picking up a win tonight helps them as Boston split there. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this one plays out in the end. Want to thank you guys all for coming and joining us here tonight. Angelic Lama and Comparable and Busta. It's always fun having you, buddy.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you guys always getting me in here. I try to stop by on my way home from work, and obviously the wife wanted to come say hi and said hi to you guys, and I try my best to be around as much as I can.
Well, the community loves you, so we love getting you in. Angelic, thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome. It's nice meeting you for the first time.
Cheers. Likewise.
Easy, yes.
Hope we get a chance to talk again soon. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Good thing, and I'll work on GT.
Right on. Thank you very much, buddy. I would appreciate it greatly. And Comparable, same to you. Hoping that your Devils can figure it out on a Tuesday night. I was looking at a couple games. I'm not sure if we're going to cover you guys tomorrow night or Wednesday, but I can guarantee you that you will be. And I'm kind of looking more at New Jersey versus Nashville on Wednesday, or maybe Jersey versus Tampa on Thursday. But either way, we will be getting you guys in and hoping that you guys can get it back on the tracks here and end out Week 7 on a positive note.
Oh yeah, man, we hope so. And I'll always be staying tuned whenever I see a good old picture of Llama on the 6HL. I'll always join in right then and there.
There you go. Always some brotherly love here in the 6HL. That's it. Monday Night Hockey on the 6HL is done. We had 2 great games this evening. Philadelphia and Edmonton. Edmonton winning that one 4-2 for Colorado and Buffalo. Obviously Buffalo picking up the dub there, picking up the big dub, getting them that much, keeping them right tight in that race with Tampa Bay. Fantastic night. What do you think, Harry?
It was a phenomenal night. We saw some great hockey tonight, and just unfortunate that Philadelphia was not able to get that done in the first game like they wanted to.
Yeah, but they managed to turn it around in the second one, and sometimes that's the best you can hope for is getting the split on a couple of these nights, and that's what a lot of teams are going to be looking for this week to kind of keep, try and hold those playoff positions or just move a little bit further up the ladder. Thank you guys all once again for joining us. This has been Monday Night Hockey in the 6HL. I am always, as always, am your host, TJ the Chalkboard, coming to you live from the basement of the Legion of Doom headquarters. On behalf of myself, oh my God, it's Harry, and the rest of the 6HL League. Thank you so much for watching. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Want more 6HL? Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. As well, you can join us every time we go live for one of our streams on the official 6HL Twitch channel.